In order to write HTML, we need a proper text editor. You can go to Google and search for Sublime Text, or you could just go to sublimetext.com, and you should find a website for the Sublime Text text editor. This is ideal for programming. This is one of the popular ones that a lot of professional programmers use. You may be used to using something like Microsoft Word for your text editing purposes, but with programming, you need to use a simple text editor like this designed for code syntax. So go ahead and download and install it. You should see a download link at the top of the page, and you want to install it for the particular operating system that you are using. Now keep in mind, Sublime Text, as they say here, can be evaluated for free for as long as you want, but if you do plan to use it continually and you plan to become a professional web developer using it, then you should plan to purchase it. But that is up to you. Now, keep in mind, there's also another one out there called Atom, so you could use that one as well. And you can find it if you search for Atom and maybe go to their website at atom.io. Okay, so this one is designed and built by the team at GitHub. Okay, so if you look up GitHub Atom, you could find it that way as well. And you can download it and install it. It does pretty much the same thing as Sublime Text. I'm going to be using Sublime Text throughout this series, so if you use this, your screen will closely match mine. Okay, now if you have any trouble downloading and installing these text editors, remember you can actually use browser-based text editors. Okay, so if you cannot get a hold of either of these, you can go to a website called JSBin. So if you search for JSBin in Google, you'll find a tool online where you can sign up for a free account. And then once you're in here, you have this interface where you can enter your HTML code here on the left and see the output here on the right. Okay, sometimes you have to click this Run with JS button to see your output. So you could add some HTML text right here in the body tags, and then you'll see the result over here on the right side, okay? Usually it'll happen instantly. Sometimes you have to click this button right here. Okay, now you can also click this CSS panel to get a separate CSS text editor here. And then you can also pull up this one for JavaScript. And then you can obviously hide them as well just by clicking them like that. Okay, so you can use JSBin for HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and you can save your work if you create an account here. So this is a useful one if you can't get a hold of a text editor like Sublime Text. Now, other than JSBin, there are a few other ones I can show you as well. You can find JS Fiddle. So if you search for JS Fiddle in Google, you'll see JS Fiddle, the website right here. And it's the same thing. You've got your text editor screens, and then you see your result in this quadrant right here. And you can create an account at JS Fiddle as well. This is a very popular tool. And then finally, there's also CodePen. If you search CodePen, you can find their website where they have a similar tool. You just set up an account, and if you look for a button somewhere for New Pen, you should see 3 panels, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. You can write your code in those panels, and then you see the output down below right here. So you have plenty of great options here that you can practice your code with, but going forward, we're going to use Sublime Text for HTML, CSS, and JavaScript.